Hello YouTube, Gentleman 2005 here with a review of the Ranger Key Set, Zyuden Sentai Kyoryuger Deboth. That's right. Another Ranger Key set. That's right. It's Deboth keys. Just what it sounds like. Front of the box, Ranger Key Set, Zyuden Sentai Kyoryuger, Deboth logo right there. Alright, again, it is 2 boxes thick. One's for these barrels. Right, one for each Deboth. Chaos, Canderilla, Dogold, Aigallon, Luckiero, Endorf, and Deathryuger. And then we got 2 for the Kyoryu Cyan and Kyoryu Gray from the end of the show. Right, Tessai's descendant and No-san's sister, so they're alive. They have the yellow instead of the gold. And here are the keys that come in the set. Right, Chaos, Canderilla, Dogold, Aigallon, Luckiero, Endorf, Deathryuger, Kyoryu Cyan, Kyoryu Gray, and Kyoryu Navy, who does not get a little barrel because fuck him. That's actually their reason. They told me, they said, you know what, fuck him. So, and the box, back of the box, which I almost forgot to show, just shows there's 10 keys and has outlines of the Deboth keys. So that's a thing. Okay, so we've got, alright, the big thick one with the big D, Deboth logo. Inside it are the barrels. All the barrels have either the Deboth logo, if you're a bad guy, or the Kyoryuger symbol if you're a good guy. Everyone has their own color, and just like with the Kyoryuger ones, they only make the one sound. So we're going to put that right here next to us, and we're going to pull them out one at a time as we get to them. Next is the actual box for the keys in purple writing, Ranger Key Set, Zyuden Sentai Kyoryuger, nothing on the back. I actually didn't check it until just now. Take the lid off. Here are the stickers. 2 sets, as always, with these exclusives, I guess in case you mess one up. In it is included this. I don't know what these are, but they're here. So you can see the keys right there. I've put all the stickers on. Now, here's a Jedemon fun fact time. Number-wise, because, you know, that's how we do things here, Torin was the last key in the last set. He was number R259. The way the key numbering works is it then picks up with 260 right here, 61, 62, then goes back to Chaos for 63, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and finally Deathryuger, our highest numbered key now, number 269. Damn. Alright, so we're just going to start in order at the top left with Chaos and work our way through this. Move that out the way. So here's our first key, right? Chaos. You can see he's got the big, you know, his big swooping, I don't know what you'd call that, back piece. You can see where it's broke off, where Torin had cut off the other one, his headpiece. And a lot of these are made kind of like the mecha keys. You'll see that more with Dogold and Aigallon, though. But this is made more like a Ranger key. Right? All the design on the legs. And they even carry it through in this little middle part. I guess because he's got like that dress thing going on. On the back, Deboth logo back there. And he is R263, just like I said. When I turn him into key mode, this is what he looks like. He's got the Deboth symbol. Now, I did bring in a Mobiris because someone will ask what they do. Same thing all these other keys have been doing. So we're gonna put that away. Since they all do the same thing, there's no point in continuously doing that. So we're gonna get the first barrel. Black for Chaos. We're going to stick it in. Alright. I hope I put it in the proper direction. Alright. So, I think it's 100 face. I don't know. chaos, right? He's the man in charge. All right, so we're gonna put him right about here. Should be good. I've never actually tried to stand these. Might have to. If you're gonna stand your key, some of them you have to bring the arms forward, some to balance out their heavy back pieces. There we go. That's fine. Oh, okay. We're just trying not to rock the table too much. All right, next up, Canderilla. And so we can see the hearts on her back, her big heart-shaped head. Right, again, she's modeled like a standard Ranger key. And all her little different decorations are all painted on there. The hearts on her knees. She is 264, so she's the next number. When I lift her arms and make her into a key, we got the Deboth symbol again, this time just with a pink sticker. I can get her little barrel out. Keep smiling, yo. So she's just saying that, you know, she's the love person. Canderilla. Let's get her arms out, extended, or whatever, so she stands. If she stands, awkward. I don't think she's gonna stand. So what these little pieces are, I decided to open them, this is what will allow these guys to stand because of their oddly shaped heads. Okay, so what we're gonna do is you're just gonna stick it in the back here, and you'll see how it goes. It only fits in there one way, and you just kind of push it until it stays. And actually, you might only need one per person. I'm gonna put two until we determine that we run out of little sticks and little stands. So this is perfect if you want to display your Ranger keys. That is a really neat idea. Next is Dogold. Now Dogold, like Aigallon and Endorf, is modeled after the mecha keys. Right, you can see the more squared shoulders like we saw with them. So he's got his head, like the whole neck wrap, the horns, the angry face, all his little accoutrements, all the stripes, the claws, really painted really nice. I really like this key. R265, and then I turn him into a key. You got the Deboth logo, and it's all like maroon. I guess we'll go with maroon for that. Get his barrel. So he's telling you about he's the anger guy. That's cool. Or rage or whatever. Alright, and he stands normal. He's like a normal key. Next is Aigallon, right? The sorrow guy, the all that's always crying. Okay, so there he is, crying with his little pointy head, like he's the Tin Man or something, and all his, you know, I don't know what those are. They're almost like targets on his arms. So he's all painted out, ready to go torment Kyoryu Black. He is R266. I can turn him into a key. I know his arms were a little like tight, more so than the other ones. There's his D with the little light blue, right there. I can get his barrel. And what I love is that it's all in their voices, right? The Kyoryuger set, everything was all in Dr. Ulshade's voice, but these got all of the Deboth voice actors' lines in here, and that's pretty neat. Finally, for our top row is the Spy of Joy or whatever, Luckiero. I think that's kind of what he was called. So you can see he's got his big old hat, like his jester hat, with the little balls on the ends and the buttons, and actually it's a girl. So I keep saying he for whatever reason. I guess because we didn't know for so long. But you see all the stripes on the arms, the buttons on the chest, the legs. For this key, the upper body is more standard Ranger key, whereas the leg piece would be like your mecha key. So that's kind of neat. Mix and match the body parts. R267 is his number, and the hat does get a little bit in the way of raising the arms. There's the bright lime green on the sticker. So Luckiero is here. Okay, and let's see, will Lucky stand or will we need... The Lucky will stand, so we don't need the little pieces. Awesome. Next up is Endorf and his massive headache. Right, so like we said before, another mecha modeled key, but with regular Ranger legs. Right, so basically the opposite of Luckiero. And you see his big old head, right, and they really decked out the entire thing, making it look accurate to the suit design. It's got the faces on his chest and on the shoulders, and all the gold, the white. These keys are really painted really nice. I mean, they cost a lot of money, and you kind of get your money's worth for the paint job. 268 is the number. Make him a key. There he is. This is a different red. His little barrel is a brighter red color. Put it in. So he's ready. He's angry. He's thinking, about making Dogold his lackey, because that's what happens. So there he is. We'll go ahead and stick him right there. Our final Deboth is Deathryuger, right? And you can see he's got the Tobaspino head, got like the red on the sides, the yellow sharp teeth, kind of gold across here, Tobaspino right there, the Spinosaurus, and then you got the red on the arms, the gold on the arms, and then the regular like navy pants. Key R269. Make him a key, and he's got the Deboth symbol. Get his barrel. Alright, and I didn't just before, there's only one sound per barrel. Right? Okay, stop. We got it. Alright, thanks. Alright, you like to say your name. I got it. So we'll put him here, and actually I'll do the Kyoryu Navy key with him anyway, just to show you that, we don't actually have a separate sound for it. Now next up are some Kyoryugers. So No-san sisters here as Kyoryu Cyan, taking over for Ramirez as a living partner to Aigallon. So it's the same head, right? Kyoryu Cyan. The body, this time with the yellow instead of the gold. There's Aigallon right there, and Kylosaurus. The Cyan arms, got the skirt this time since it's a girl. And the legs, key R260. Turn her into a key, and we got the Kyoryuger symbol. Put it in the barrel, and we'll get the same thing we got with Ramirez's. Hagane no Yusha, Kyoryu Cyan. So Dr. Ulshade returns for these, which after having the Deboth voice actors is actually a little upsetting. As much as I love Ulshade, it's not the same as having the actual people. So now, Tessai's descendant, the current Kyoryu Gray, the Pachycephalosaur design, Bunpaki's partner, same key. Everything's the same, really, as Tessai's key, just the chest here is yellow instead of gold. That's the only change in the design of this key. And of course, the number, R261. Right? Don't want to give it Tessai's number. Different person. Right? There's the Kyoryuger symbol against the gray. And our final barrel. Gekitotsu no Yusha, Kyoryu Gray. More Ulshade action. And our final key, if we put him back here, our final key is going to be Kyoryu Navy from the 100 Years After movie, Amy and Daigo's grandson, right? Temporarily partnered with Tobaspino because Canderilla just grabbed whatever batteries they found and handed them to people and said, "Here, be a Kyoryuger." So similar to Deathryuger, right? You still got the Tobaspino head. Instead of red, it's got silver on the side. And same chest pattern here, but you see the arms are just plain Kyoryuger arms. They're not red and gold and all evil looking. So just a simple, as though Kyoryu Navy, as though Tobaspino was paired with like a regular person as a good guy instead of a crazy Deboth bad guy. R262 is his number. We can turn him into a key, and we got the Kyoryuger symbol. Now I'm going to get, there is no barrel for him. I don't know why. I guess because he didn't have a roll call, which is a little upsetting. The Deboth barrel for Deathryuger. So we see, first of all, it doesn't matter what you put, the key that gets put in here. And of course, this one keeps going off. You're going to get the same sound. And I also see that poor Navy does not get a sound at all. He is the lone key to just do nothing. It's like having the Akiba Ranger keys all over again. So let's focus on the group. There we go. Very nice. It's a good set. The keys are nice. It's not a necessary set because 70% of the key set isn't a ranger. They're bad guys. Yeah, Deathryuger has a, suit, but he's a bad guy. The rest of them are bad guys. But they still look really, really good. If you are a big Kyoryuger fan like I am, definitely pick it up. I mean, you're going to like them. But if you're not willing to spend the money on it, like you look at the price, you're like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, it kind of is. But, these key sets are just getting outlandish and they don't want to go away. That being said, as long as they make them, I will buy them because of my addiction and the whole numbering thing. But I do love these keys. For people who have that obsession, have every Ranger key, and who are obsessed with Kyoryuger, then it's a definite thing you want to pick up because they just look nice. They're great for display, and you get the future, or I guess the future, but the current Cyan and Gray plus Kyoryu Navy, and that's always a nice bonus. So until next time, check out the podcast, Riders, and Rambles.com, bringing you the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. As always, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.